Good day. How's it going? Welcome to my trip report. It's an early morning at Taipei Songshan Airport. Thanks to my frequent flyer status, I get to use the lounge before hopping on the plane. It is the only lounge in this airport, but I heard there's an updated one coming soon, also a newly built Plaza Premium Lounge. Anyways, quickly show you the lounge. It's not a massive one, but enough space and can get busy as they accommodate all airline frequent flyers and business class passengers. As you can see, the lounge is designed like a square and mostly fitted with sofa seats. Nothing too special. My flight leaves 7:15 in the morning, and this is the first international flight of the day. Lucky me, not too busy at the moment. And I'll show you the food and drinks soon. To begin with, there are some pre-made matcha bread with butter and jam on the side for you. Then there are some basic Western-style breakfasts such as scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, and boiled veggies. Most importantly, Taiwanese-style congee available with salted eggs, pickles, pork floss, and others. Definitely reminds me I'm in Taiwan. And of course, there are some dim sums presented, including prawn dumplings, xiaolongbao, and some other buns. It's funny, but these are some typical food that you'll see in lounges across the world. And this is a funny one, freshly baked sweet potatoes that you probably don't see that often. This is also a funny one, whilst it says vegan up there, but presenting ham and cheese croissant down there makes me confusing. Moving on to the drinks, we have this coffee machine available where you can have Americano, cafe latte, espresso, and cappuccino. There's also a hot water machine beside for the tea bags. And it's self-service station here, including different tea bags and some amenities. Very random, there's banana on the side. Good idea though for breakfast. Fun fact, there's one wine available which I wonder if they'll put out more later in the day. Furthermore, we have some drinks available in the fridge, such as Pepsi, 7-Up, Cola, Taiwanese soft drinks, and Taiwanese tea and juice box. We've got another fridge here. Can't get boring, hey? Such as soy milk box, cold wines, Yakult, Pocari Sweat, and beer. They've got very nice selections here. I'm satisfied. I'm going to give you a quick conclusion about the lounge. First of all, the lounge wasn't too packed and is comfortable for me. Food selections were average. I didn't have much because I know there's food provided in flight and I'd love to try them. Only thing I'm amazed about is the drink selection. You won't get bored. They're not the best with alcohol selections, but it's early in the morning and I'm definitely not worried about that. Overall, I'm happy there's such a lounge in a small airport. Some small airports don't even have one when you're traveling in business class. Alrighty, let's talk about the trip before I hop on the plane. Today's flight is BR192, operated by Eva Air with 787-10. Today's flight time will be 2 hours and 50 minutes, cruising at flight level 370, and total distance 1,236 nautical miles, with speed of 0.85 Mach. We have 249 passengers on board today. The full capacity of this aircraft is 342 passengers. I arrived early today and they are super nice, assigning me an emergency exit window seat. We'll depart north via Mocha 1 Golf standard instrument departure today, climbing to 5,000 feet initially, then cruise altitude. We'll talk more later. See you in the aircraft. Hi again and welcome on board. As you can see, this is an emergency exit row seat with lots of leg room and usually having to pay extra and being labeled as a reserved seat. I don't like the pillow cover material, but it will do me for this nearly 3-hour flight. Here's the leg room. It's good enough for me, but if you're tall, consider middle seat or aisle seat, so the door in front will not obstruct you at all. Of course, earphones are provided. Nothing special. Typical economy class earphones these days. We'll show you more seat features later on. very random, but I'll show you the toilet before the meal service. It's not spacious nor cramped, so nothing to complain about. They provide hand wash, body lotion, hand sanitizer, and face mist. Gotta love these products provided on full service carriers. Before I show you the brunch, let me show you the table. You pull it out from the seat handle. It's folded in half, so you need to open it. There's a hole for a cup, and the space is just enough to fit a meal tray. Here comes the brunch. This is roasted spiced pork shoulder in cherry brown sauce, fried rice with shallot oil. The other option is wok fried chicken thigh with vegetables and steamed rice. We have burdock and tofu salad for appetizer, pineapple, apple, and melon for fruit, orange and kumquat jelly for dessert, and a bread roll with butter. They also provide menu for the return trip, which I don't get to try because I'm taking the other airline instead. Let's do a summary for the brunch. I have bad memories with Eva Air economy class catering. They can be good or bad. However, this meal made me think that they are improving. The roast pork is mostly tender, with some parts harder to bite, but not the end of the world. The sauce is just right, balances the flavor. Steamed rice is up to standard, and no comments on the veggies. With the salad, it's just not my favorite. I just don't get the taste. Haha. Fruit and dessert are fresh. The jelly is simply not my type, not to a level where I would finish it, but it does have yummy kumquat taste, not too sweet. Bread roll is not warmed, but it surely is soft and nice to taste with butter. Overall, I give this meal 8 out of 10. Before I conclude the trip, let me show you some additional features on board. The entertainment system comes with movies, TV shows, music, interactive map, games, kids, food and drink menu, and shopping. I forgot to mention there's a 30-minute complimentary Wi-Fi on board. You will have to connect and register to use. It is simple and fast. Better than nothing, hey? And as you see, there's many videos available. Let's test the speed. It's fast reacting. No problem using hand scrolling at all. Speaking of which, I think emergency exit row forces you to use hand scrolling. This remote control only have basic buttons such as volume and service bell. With the last bit of the entertainment system, which is the interactive map, I always like to know how high and speed we're flying. You can also use your fingers to scroll around knowing where you're currently at. And we're now preparing for landing. We'll talk you through conclusion shortly. It's time for a conclusion. This is a flight with Eva Air bound for Tokyo Haneda Airport. The onboard experience is fairly well done, with some improvements that can be made regarding the meal provided. One thing that I like the most about this trip is the complimentary 30 minutes Wi-Fi. You can text your friends via social media, browse through the internet with search, and others such as watching YouTube. I'd say most people use it for social medias. If you wish to use more, you can also purchase. Probably most suitable for business people. I forgot the pricing, but I'd say most people can't be bothered. Speaking of the lounge, not too much to emphasize on. One thing that can be improved is probably adding more meal selections with different cuisines, so there's more variety to enjoy. Overall, it's an 8 out of 10 for this trip. I hope you enjoyed and see you the next trip.